What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Rixey Manor kitchen. Today we're going to be throwing Rixey Manor Pasta Party. So Isidore's out for the day, but we've got James coming over. Headbanger will be here, aka Adam, and James is right here. James has come to hang out. Come on in, James. What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
How was the drive over?
It was smooth.
It was smooth.
Good.
Yes.
Hello.
I changed up the plans a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I figured I'd actually make pasta.
Oh, literally making pasta.
Yeah. So making pasta from scratch.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. I figured if it comes out like crap, we can still go to the grocery store and get some pasta.
That might be a good idea.
I've got whole wheat flour, so I'm gonna try to do a whole wheat flour pasta. Because I didn't have any just regular white flour. I read the instructions. Yeah, I read the instructions on the website. Yeah. And it's basically flour, eggs, and salt. And that's it. So if we do screw this up,
we probably shouldn't be making peanut butter and jelly
sandwiches. So I guess we'll get into it. Start making some pasta.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've got everything we need to make pasta. So whole wheat pasta.
It's good for you.
It's good for you. I don't know how much better it is for you, but it's un-F-uppable, apparently.
Well, you know what they say about pasta? It's the bread of the gods.
Yes, so we have a knife in case we need to do something. We've got a bowl, mix the pasta in, flour, 3 eggs, and salt. You know it's salt because it says salt.
It's an Himalayan?
Yeah, it's the pink salt.
Good. Yeah. That's the healthy salt.
Pasta. Making enough for 4 people? 6 people? 4 people? 4, okay. 2.5 cups. That's a cup. Looks like a cup. Nope, almost there. All right, second cup.
Is it
2
cups for 4 people?
It's 2.25 cups. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we've made it a bit too much. All right. It's in the bowl. Make a little well. Need a fork. All right. 3 eggs. Crack an egg. Put it in the well. Do you want to crack 2 eggs, or you want me to crack 2 eggs?
They're your eggs.
Oh. Well, since I cracked 2 eggs, you can start mixing that together with the fork. And I'll add a pinch of salt.
Do that for you guys.
All right. So is the egg thoroughly mixed in? No.
No.
All right. You want me to start using my hands?
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. I feel like this is a lie. I feel like this is too much.
Eventually, it gets hard, right?
Yeah.
So, it kind of...
It's getting there. Let's see if I can continue to mix this up.
Water.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, just a dash in there, just a dash. That's good. It's a good dash. It's definitely getting. It feels like
Did you get me olive oil?
No, I didn't get any olive oil.
Oh, pretty hard.
It feels like it feels like the density pasta is supposed to be. Kneaded.
How much do you flatten down by?
Just fold it, knead it again. Yep, just keep folding it, kneading. What you want to do is you want to get the egg and the flour and everything. Flip it over. There you go.
Smells like pasta.
It looks, it's starting to get a bit of that firmness to it.
It's a horrible smell in the face.
Yeah,
Is that cheesecloth or is that just
this is just a little damp cloth. It's nice and bright yellow, so we'll just let that sit for 20 minutes, and we need to figure out what we're gonna do for sauce.
Oh.
For spaghetti sauce.
Could have brought my tomatoes over.
Well, I'm thinking I've got some tomatoes.
Oh, you do have tomatoes.
So I think we're gonna go pick some tomatoes.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Cool beans, bro. So we're in the Rixey Manor garden right now. This is what's left of what we planted after the spring. But we planted the tomatoes here because I wanted these tomatoes basically to really struggle, to have to create their fruit. And hopefully we get a much more flavorful fruit out of them. These are just massive beefsteak tomatoes. I can feel how soft it is already. I mean, some of them may be a bit overripe. I mean, these cracks are okay. What you do want to do is keep an eye out and see if there's any bugs crawling around in them. Let's see what else we can find in the garden. Alright, we are back in the kitchen. Salt, pepper, oregano, crushed red pepper, and this chili powder, which basically has garlic, oregano, and cumin in it. So it's going to be a bit more of a, I think it's like a bit more of a sauce than just like your regular tomato sauce.
Crushed red pepper in there.
So, do you want to work on the tomatoes and I'll work on the peppers? And we
Maybe
will...
diced up really fine, or?
I mean, I would say I'd do it a bit chunkier. I mean, check that out. So I'm going to dice these peppers up. We pull the seeds out because we don't need all the seeds in there. Good crunch. Oh yeah. So I'm hoping that basically as it all cooks together, we'll get all these flavors in together, and the tomato itself will.
I had a beefsteak tomato with a little bit of salt this morning for breakfast. Not too much.
Where did you get the tomato from?
My gardener.
So James as well as an avid gardener. So I started this massive garden this year, but in the time before that, I'd always had little gardens.
These orange ones, are they beefsteak as well? Or?
No,
kind are they?
They're an heirloom variety, which is code for I'm not 100% sure, but they're definitely eating tomatoes. I'm just looking forward to it.
It's quite sweet. That's delicious.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a big, difference in flavor from the stuff that you get from the grocery store to the stuff you get from your own garden. You definitely get a lot more sugar in this stuff.
That's the biggest thing I noticed is the flavor of tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's a million times better than store-bought ones.
Alright.
Is that a beefsteak?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Save some for you. Just doing a raw.
I'm just sitting here and eating tomatoes.
I know. I'm a little mad for putting these in a sauce, but
The sauce is gonna taste really good.
yeah. It's gonna be definitely like a thicker, chunkier sauce than
I prefer that.
leaving the skins on, not roasting them first. I'm hoping it keeps like a real freshness to it. Finally chopped the basil because I'm a British man. Uh-oh.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much. We brought you food.
Thank you. Well, we're making food.
It smells good.
That's not really good. So we've got tomato sauce simmering away. We've got pasta here. It's been about a half hour. It is very stretchy. It's a good thing I'm gonna rip this. And now, I'm gonna pull out world famous pasta machine. Now what's handy about this is that I don't have to roll the pasta by hand. I don't know how good I'd be at making pasta anyway. So it's got numbers on the dial. James, thank you for stirring that.
Indubitably.
Sous Chef James for you. Bit of a stretch. Feed it through. Ooh.
Whoa.
Check out that pasta. Alright, you throwing the next one in? Okay. Alright, pull that out on your side, James. Let's move that a little bit closer. You want to throw that back in? Now the nice thing is that it tells you basically the thickness of your pasta. So, do we want the pasta more or less thick than that?
Why is it moving?
Cool.
Yeah, I can't turn around that thing. I think you'll go right.
Alright. This one, this is like the second time I've ever used this machine. It's one of those things I bought. It's like, I'm gonna use this all the time. I'm gonna make pasta every day. So we can do thin or thick pasta with this guy. That attaches to there. And we can do an angel hair, or we can do like a linguine.
Fettuccine.
What'd you call me?
There you go. Wrong way, wrong way. There you go. Yeah. Is it coming out all stringy?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, stringy. There's some noodles. Just drop it in your hand.
Like that?
Yep. There you go. You made some pasta. All right. Yeah, let's chuck that in there with it. No, I mean you can leave it out to dry if you want to, but you can't like this. We can put this straight into boiling water right now, cook it, and then eat it and be done. You got it?
Yep.
Check that out. So we're gonna have fat and thin versions of pasta. And they're all just gonna go together. I'm just putting in this bowl because
PHAT pasta.
hell yeah. Hell to the mother bleeping yeah. Oh, fresh pasta. You've gotta catch it as it's coming out. Alright, I wanna do the skinny one now. Let's do you got to do the skinny ones. I wanna do the skinny ones. It's my turn. This is what you call skilled amateur. Alright, so that is how you make pasta and pasta sauce from scratch. So we're gonna go cook this because that's how you have a pasta party. So we just finished making the fresh pasta in the kitchen. We made a bit of sauce, but it is 80 degrees outside and it's gorgeous. So we're gonna try cooking on a toy I bought a couple years ago called the BIOLITE. And it uses real wood, so I gotta go collect some sticks. So that's what we're gonna do right now. It's sunset now. We're losing light quickly, but I do want to cook dinner for everybody. So I'm gonna try to get my BIOLITE started. This is a camp stove. What's really cool about it, it's actually got a fan, so it's really, really fuel efficient when it comes to burning wood. But it'll also charge my phone as I'm cooking dinner. I've got a flint. I probably could use a lighter, but I've got a flint. So I'm gonna try to do this with a flint. I've never done this before, so this could take a few hours. Why isn't this working? There it is. We've got the pasta sauce warming back up. I mean, it's good. It's really good. It is very fresh and very tomatoey. So you're getting a direct source of heat to the bottom of the... Once this is warm, we're gonna throw the water on, let that get to a boil, and then cook all the homemade pasta we made. Hopefully it comes out a treat. All right, so we've got this fire going mightily, so we're gonna throw this on here. Try to get this pot up to a boil pretty quickly. Just gonna stoke the flames a bit. Have a bit of rosé. That's definitely a high, let's just call that a high heat. It's definitely not a medium heat, so that's a high heat. It's getting there. Once it gets up to a boil, we're gonna drop this in. Drop a load of spaghetti in. Get it cooking. Fresh spaghetti, fresh fettuccine in the hot water. And then it'll be family dinner time. We're gonna start with the angel hair if we can properly separate it. Check out all that glue. Leave it in there for a couple minutes, let it get up to temperature. The water's still hot, so that's a good thing. Try to separate it up a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw the spaghetti and the fettuccine into the pasta once it's cooked, and then put the pasta sauce back onto the fire and let it stay warm. I put out my own damn fire.
It's still on?
You just ended it as I put out my own fire by accident.
No, it's back.
Oh, my eyeballs burn.
We probably should order a pizza, maybe.
We didn't really make enough for 4. What's it look like?
That's
looks
why you
great.
would have a freezer.
Is it pasta fine?
It should only take like 3 minutes.
Well, it was much cooler water.
Yeah, that's good.
So you need a plate for it?
This is the angel hair pasta. Then I'm gonna put this straight into the sauce. I'm gonna cook the sauce over here like this. I don't know if that fire's supposed to be coming out of the side, but I'm okay with it right now. Throw that straight in. We're gonna stir that up in a second. Put this back in, and then we're gonna chuck in the fettuccine lob. There you go. That's how you cook the pasta. This is how you adjust the fire. That's actually the spoon for the sauce. I'm just gonna use this other stick. We're gonna stir this in. That looks good. Look, I'm not saying that just because I made it. Boiling fettuccine looks pretty good. Stir it up a bit. This is home cooking from scratch.
You didn't mill the flour yourself, though.
You know what? Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't do. I'm just gonna let this cook until basically the boiled water burns out. See this? This is the last wood we're putting in there. All right. So now what we do is we take this out of this. Ingenuity. Get the water down. Boiling water be gone. Open flame pasta is the best kind of pasta.
Is it?
It's a warm and stir. We call this a warm and stir where I come from. All right, so I'm gonna be pretty honest with you guys. This looks amazing. My favorite part about the BIOLITE is now you've got a fire in the middle of your table.
Or the fettuccine's a little bit crunch.
Crunch? Mm-hmm. We're gonna do a sample test. This is the fettuccine.
So excited for my angel hair mix with...
That is also al dente.
I love
Al dente?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, my dears.
Good job.
Let's enjoy our fire and eat our mediocre pasta.
So
It is beautiful
someone
pasta.
did
It really
order
is.
a pizza, right?
ordered a pizza.
The pasta is very mediocre. The sauce is delicious.
Pasta could have been cooked longer. The fettuccine is al dente, not tooth-breakingly al dente, but just al dente.
For what it's worth, my major feeling on it is you're an okay chef,
Yes,
but it brought you great joy.
did.
This is
The
bringing
fun
you
chef.
great joy.
chef. This is fun.
It
And
tastes,
it's bringing you great joy.
it tastes like a lot of happiness.
It's happiness on a plate.
And when we decided
Sometimes happiness is a little sour.
oh, that was an entire basil leaf.
Mm-hmm.
A basil leaf.
That's good.
And
we
when
call those surprise pockets.
And when we when we shut down this YouTube channel, it'll just be us making spaghetti again, but it'll be sad because we'll all be dying.